Hey everyone, this is the series where I talk to you about things I've highlighted from this book, Stop Doing That Shit by Gary John Bishop. So here's one of the things I've highlighted. Quote, a big part of living the life you want is taking ownership of your choices, now and in the future. You are the problem and you are the solution. End quote. No, there is no force making you stay in bed when the alarm clock goes off. That is you. There is no one making you miss your workout. That's you. There is nothing forcing you to cheat on your diet. That is you. Your cravings, specifically, are produced by your brain. So, and our brain is the only thing we can really control in life in general. So we can control our cravings. Even if we can't, we can certainly just resist them. Think about this for a second. Your mind is the only thing you can control, your thoughts and actions. And usually you do give in to cravings. That's crazy. You go through life without any control. If you can't control your mind, what can you control? Nothing. Anyway, this is not what you want to hear. This is what you need to hear, though. You don't actually need any tricks or methods to be productive and successful. You can just do the things. Right now, I could punch myself as hard as I could. I could just decide to do that. And listen, I will not deny having done that. But the point is, the only thing stopping you from doing the things is yourself. Take the responsibility and say, you know what, let me take control over my mind and do something that will benefit me. Let me do something that brings me discomfort for once. When you realize you can do that, that's powerful. Take control of the situation and do what is needed to be done. Let me ask you something. Do you think professional skateboarders aren't scared when they do those huge tricks over big stair sets and rails and whatever? When they do those board slides? You see the bloopers too, and they fall on their faces so many times. Do you think they're just not scared at all? No. They're scared out of their minds, bro. But they still do it. I guess they do it. They have to do it to make money, right? But that's not the point. They do it scared. You can do something when you don't feel like doing it. I've tried a bit of skateboarding, and I'll tell you that what might seem like the easiest thing can actually be pretty scary. It can be easy, but scary. You can take baby steps, do it like on the grass and holding on to a rail or something, but every time you let go of that rail, that'll be scary. Very scary. Every time you land a new trick, you'll have to do it scared. There's no way around that. I remember I was doing box jumps on the stairs with a friend of mine one time. He would do 4 stairs and I would do 3. And we would do like hundreds of reps. Going back to those times, those were really the days, man. We're outside all day working out. I wanted to do 4 as well, like him, but I was scared to land with both feet. I was taking baby steps towards my goal, landing with one foot on the third step, like the other on the fourth, and every time I would try to shift my weight a little more on the foot that was on the higher step. But like I said before, like sometime I realized that'll get me nowhere. I wasn't making any progress at all. So at some point I just said, fuck it. And I did it. I visualized myself doing it, and I just did it. I had been trying to do that for days at that point, like 5 days. That's a lot. I had 2 friends with me cheering me up the whole time as well. I knew I could do it. Like, I was jumping on to the 3rd step, and I was jumping way higher than what was needed, but I just couldn't commit. I would always chicken out. Honestly, having friends with you, talking to you, that's not the best case scenario. And when I actually committed to doing it, my friends were playing basketball and I was left alone. You need to be in a kind of headspace to do that, to commit to doing something, but that's a little like not what we're saying. That's besides the point. The point is, everything you do, you don't have to feel good while doing it or before doing it. You don't feel like you've watched enough TikTok or whatever to put the phone down and go to work. Okay, I'll say that again. You don't need to feel like you've watched enough TikTok or scrolled far enough to put down the phone and go do something productive. You can just do it. And you may say like, oh, 7 and 10 minutes PM, when that time hits the clock, I will stop and go. And then, you see the clock and it says 5, 7 and 11 or whatever. And you're like, oh, I guess it goes 7:20 or now or whatever. Yeah. The truth is, and you know this really, you will never feel like you've watched enough TikTok or YouTube or whatever. Take action without feeling like taking action. Take control of your mind. If you can't control your thoughts and your actions, what can you control? Like, think about that and get a little crazy about it. Like, you need to get angry at that. Get angry at the world for not thinking about that and just going through life without any thought. We don't think. You're living life going where the current pulls you. You need to grab it by the balls and twist it and punch it in the face and grab the neck or whatever, right? And just squeeze the shit out of life. Man, do you ever feel like shit ain't that hard? You can do whatever you want to do. You can be productive. It's not that hard. So just go and do it. That's all I have to say. Go subscribe or whatever and like the video. It helps with the algorithm. Thank you very much for watching and greetings, my friend.